3, 2, 1, and we're live.
Hello, and we're back with another fruit tree episode update. And this time we have 14 entries, which is our biggest.
That is the most amount of entries we have in a video. And there are a lot of really cool entries in this week's video. If this is your first time seeing us post a fruit tree video, let me quickly explain how it works. Here is our inspiration fruit tree. It is a tree full of fruit, and the fruit on here is you guys. It is people who have seen our videos and been inspired to make a change, to do something amazing. You can see people have been baking bread, buying healthy ingredients, making tallow, starting a garden and growing some carrots. All good, healthy and productive changes that these people have made in their lives because they've been inspired by a homestead on the rock video.
Okay, in this episode there's some really, really good ones. Honestly, I'm inspired by some of these entries. So let's get stuck into the first one.
Okay, Bino, time for the first one.
I've got blue tack ready.
Everyone's gonna think he's doing an Illuminati symbol. Our son is not in the Illuminati covering his eye like that, right?
Oh, come on, that's a bit much.
Someone might, I know what the internet's like. Okay, so our first entry is from Jasmine. Now Jasmine said that she's been inspired to get out there in the garden and she's started growing a few things, but not only growing a few things, she's been teaching her son how to grow things. They've got chickens and you can see they're getting a few eggs, but not only that, she said she started another sourdough starter. She started baking a lot more of her own bread, paying closer attention to the labels while shopping, and her goal is to not be a snack house, but to be an ingredient house. So well done, Jasmine, you are on the tree. Zippy girl's awake now. Hi, Zipper. Okay, Bean, jump up here.
I'm jumping. I'm trying.
Okay, you're trying. Okay, this next one is for a lady named Peter. Say hi, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
She's got a lot of stuff growing on, but she said that she was waiting until she could afford another raised bed before she planted more stuff. But she was inspired by our videos just to get some seeds and plant them in a pot. She was inspired to not wait till she had everything perfect, but to just start with what she had.
Okay, this next one is from Kevin and Nina Dixon. This one's cool because they're managing to make sourdough even though they're currently living in a camper trailer. And I guess that's just what we're all about. Starting with what you have. You don't need your dream kitchen or homestead to start doing these things, and that's what these guys have done.
And also, actually, our first attempts at baking bread was living in a caravan as well.
Yes, that's right.
So it's a little bit cliche.
We made ours on the Weber.
Well, this is the verdict. Something went wrong along the way. Nah, actually, we cooked it in the Weber and we had the settings, well, way too hot. My phone is having a heart attack. But next time, I think the Weber needs to be set like half than what we had it because we had it really high. Whoopsie.
Now, Nina also mentioned that she was worried she would never even use her starter before Passover came around because she didn't have an oven, but she did end up using it, obviously. And I'm kind of in a similar position at the moment. My sourdough starter died and I've just been using yeast these last couple loaves, but I'm inspired by you and I'm gonna make a sourdough starter even though Passover's only in a couple of months.
And I hope that your unleavened bread for Passover is delicious.
Now, if you're wondering what you might possibly win if you send us in a photo, I'm going to give a quick rundown of the 4 items in our giveaway prize. So the first thing is 4 packets of seeds from the Diggers Club. We do love the Diggers Club. You'll also get a $50 Bunnings voucher. So whether you want to make some home improvements or something for the garden, you can use that voucher at Bunnings because we all need Bunnings strips. And we're also giving away a t-shirt. And if you win, you can choose which color you like as well as your size. And lastly, I am also giving away a kefir starting kit. So that one's to do with the kitchen. So there's 100 spots on the fruit tree and we're only choosing one winner. So when it's all full, we will randomly choose one.
This next one is from Lauren, and as she said, she loves her Wheat Bix and she's been eating Wheat Bix her entire life. And she wants to make baby steps towards healthier breakfast, and that's what she's done. She started buying organic Wheat Bix, and that's what we're all about. It's very hard to go out there and just become perfect the next day, but what you can do is you can make one little baby step every day.
So good on you, Lauren, for making a little decision to make your life that little bit healthier.
This next email or entry is from a lady named Natasha. And Natasha said that because she's renting, she couldn't really garden, but our videos inspired her just to start a garden in some pots and to do what she can. Natasha likes to do a lot of cool things. She sent in photos of her garden, some cucumbers, tomatoes, some bread she's making. Natasha also sent in a photo of this spinning wheel, and that's the one I'm going to stick on because that's awesome, because she said she's very passionate about learning traditional things and learning the old ways of doing things. So I'm using this photo of the spinning wheel she sent in to stick on the fruit tree. That's awesome, Natasha, and keep up the good work. This next one is from Kira, and she sent in some photos of some plum jam that she's been inspired to try lots of new things. Yes, Bino?
Tiger.
Yeah, put it down there and I'll help you find where it goes later, okay?
No.
She said she's been inspired to try lots of new things, and she's going to try some sauerkraut and even making some yogurt.
But what we loved about this one the most was that she had her kids involved in the whole process of making the, of making the plum jam. And that's definitely what we're all about here. How amazing to see her kids watch the fruit grow on a tree, bring it into the kitchen and make food out of it all together. Like, that's amazing. Good job, guys. Teaching the next generation these skills is very inspiring. Even though it adds 2 hours extra to the whole process, it's worth it.
That's a bird.
You found it.
Yes.
If anyone else feels like being inspired by anything I do, I'd love to inspire you to start slow cooking. Dinner's already on, 6 hours left, which means I don't have to worry later tonight. It's literally ready to go.
And I want to inspire you just to have more hot chocolates because they're delicious and they're good for you.
Hot cacao.
Yeah, sorry, hot cacao.
Next up, we have an entry from Mally. And funny story real quick, we've actually met each other. Not really. Back in our traveling days, they actually seen us at Mossman Gorge. And when we started YouTube, they recognized us. How crazy is that?
Just for people who don't know, we were on a holiday in Cairns, so at the northern end of Australia, taking a photo. And they seen us taking this photo. I'll put it on the screen. And they remembered seeing us there, and then they found us on YouTube and sent this in. And anyway, back to the point of the story. They've been making a lot of healthy decisions for a very long time, but they've always wanted to start a garden. It's something that they hadn't done yet. They stumbled across our videos and they seen how many different things we're growing in pots, and they got inspired to get some pots and to grow lots. Sorry.
That was good. That was funny.
Yeah. Well, anyway, good on you guys. I'm gonna stick you on the fruit tree, and I hope your garden's still going very well. Next up, we have Imogen. She mentioned in her email that she was inspired by one of my videos where I said, and one last bonus tip before you go. Growing things, watching videos online, learning how to grow things is a great way to learn. But an even better way to learn is just to get out there and grow some. So if you're watching this video and you're thinking, oh, I'd like to grow some of those, I'm gonna watch a video and learn how to grow. Don't watch another video. You already know the basics. Just go and get some seeds, get some pots, and just start. Doesn't matter if you fail, the fastest way to learn to grow is just to start. So if you're watching this video and you're thinking, man, I'd like to do that, don't watch another YouTube video. Don't even watch any of my recommended ones. Just go, get some seeds, and start growing some, because it's very satisfying, it's very healthy, it's very good for you. And if this video achieves anything, I hope it just encourages you, regardless of how much space you have, to get out there and grow some vegetables. So she took that advice and she's just started her garden right now. So good on you, Imogen. I'm very proud of you. The next email entry was from CJ, and she has been burnt out, running around chasing her tail, and she said she's stopping that and she's getting into her garden and living a slower, more peaceful life, and she's been inspired to document that journey on YouTube. She said she wants to live a more creative and gentle life, and this is a photo of a bird's nest that was in her backyard that her and her daughter found, and she used this opportunity as a bit of a homeschool lesson to sit there with her daughter and teach her about birds' eggs, nests, and figure out what type of bird would lay this type of egg. Good on you, CJ. Okay, this next one here is from our man Tim. Now, Tim's been, I'm just gonna put this camera down here for a second so I can talk with my hands. Tim and his beautiful wife Hannah have said that, heavily inspired by our videos, they took the leap and they moved to the country to start their own little homestead of sorts. And not only that, there's so many blessings that have come from it. She actually got made redundant, which they're a bit sad about. But then they found out that she was pregnant. She's now been working at home full-time as a homemaker, learning new skills in the kitchen and around the house. And then she's just given birth to their first baby. So you guys sound like you're living the dream, and we're very, very proud to be a part of that story. You guys are a perfect example of the fruit that we want to see coming from this YouTube channel, and we're very, very grateful for you not only supporting our page but sending in your story. I hope your garden's going well, I hope your bread's going well, I hope your baby's going well. Blessings to you guys, and thank you for sending in your entry. Okay, you can come in here for a bit of a behind the scenes look. This is actually Samantha's bedroom that she grew up in, and this is now the bedroom where me, Samantha and Zipporah are all sleeping at the moment. Now, if you've been following us for a little while, you might know that Homestead on the Rock isn't just a YouTube channel. We are planning to be an online store for homesteading as well. So we will have a lot more products coming at the moment, but our number one product at the moment is back in stock. So if you've been looking to get a t-shirt The Homestead on the Rock t-shirts are back in stock, and obviously this is just a little thing we made for anyone out there who wants to support us and support the channel. You can grab yourself a t-shirt and they're back in stock. So I'll put the link below if you want to get a t-shirt.
And also an update about the aprons we've been working on. I've officially put in an order for our first sample. So that should be arriving in a month and we'll test that out. So hopefully our first kitchen product will be on the market soon.
Nice sipper. This next one is from Marcia, and she said she's been inspired in the garden to do lots of things out there, but she specifically likes watching our YouTube channel for the house build stuff and following the updates on actually building the homestead. So I'm glad you're enjoying that, Marcia, and we'll stick you up on the fruit tree now.
We think she's teething because she has a fever and she's a bit not happy. So she wants lots of comfort and rocking.
We have to whisper now because Zipporah's asleep, but I just wanted to say that when we actually made this fruit tree, the inspiration fruit tree, the original idea was that all the people that we've inspired, you guys would then send in your stuff and we could see who we've inspired, but it's actually turned into like a double blessing now, because all of you guys who send in your emails to us, that then inspires us, and it reminds us the good that can come from our videos, and it reminds me of what type of videos I should be making, and to continue to make videos that actually provide value in people's lives, and not just make videos to get clicks, but I'm inspired to make videos that actually produces a positive change in people's lives. So thank you to all of you guys who continue to send in these emails. And she's back awake. This next entry here is from Tracy. Tracy has sent in a few photos of her garden, and she said her garden's quite small, but she still makes an effort to get better at growing vegetables every single year. Tracy also shared that she loves the channel and that she hasn't missed a single video yet. So thank you, Tracy. That's a very good commitment. Good on you, Tracy. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your entry, and you are stuck on the fruit tree right there. This tree is nearly half full, I reckon. This next entry is from Melinda, and she lives in Queensland, and she sent in a lot of photos. She looks like she's doing a good job up there. She also said that she recently became a grandmother and that she's really enjoyed taking her granddaughter through the garden and showing her all of the stuff that they're growing out there, which we love to hear, teaching the next generation all about how to grow things naturally.
But she also loved our episode on making healthier choices in regards to ingredients and labels. And she said that she now looks at how many ingredients are in her products.
Yes, good on you, Melinda. We'll stick you up on the fruit tree. And lastly, we have Damien here. He said that he felt inspired by watching our videos to have a crack at growing some vegetables in a pot. It looks like he's doing a decent job, so good on you, mate. We'll stick you on the tree right here, and you are in the entry for the giveaway. That's the end of this week's video and the fruit tree update. I think the tree is about halfway full now, so thank you so much to everyone who sent in your entries. We really, really appreciate it. But also, if you are new to the channel or you've been watching for a while and you've been inspired by anything you've seen, whether it's in the garden, in the kitchen, or just something from everyday life, if these videos has impacted your life in any way and they've inspired you to make a healthy change, we want to hear about it. So please send us an email either at homestead.otr@gmail.com or contact us on Instagram and send in your photo, send in your entry, and we'll put you up on the fruit tree in the next update. Thanks for watching Homestead on the Rock. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in next week's video.